talk.
Alright, you can talk now.
You're going to feed your shroud cord through your ring like this. Place the loop on the left-hand side of the ring. You're going to take the other end of your loop of your shroud cord and bring it around the ring. Here's your ring. Here's your loop. Around, and you're going to put the end tip on the loop that's just on the left hand of that. And you're going to feed it through like if you were sewing it. And you see, it locks it in place. You're going to find the setting for your second one, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to put your ring through it, find your setting, which for this pleat spacing is going to be probably on the 4th or the 5th loop. Again, the loop is on the left hand side. You can hold it with your finger if you feel that you want some control. Then you're going to feed the cord again through the loop, and it locks in your ring. So now you've got 2 rings in place. You're going to come to your shade. You're going to place your ring on the position of where you're going to sew that ring. And once you have them all sewn in on your shade, you're ready for your lift cord, which is this single cord here. And this is how I'm going to show to thread it. Some people use the option of just maybe burning a little tip off to make it hard, almost like the tip of a needle. Sometimes I use a darning needle, because it facilitates the ease of threading the loops. So once you've finished sewing your rings on, it will look like this on your shade. When you're ready to sew the ring that's already on the cord, the shrouded cord, onto your shade, you want to make sure that you are going to sew, whether you're hand sewing it or putting it by machine, your cord, your shroud cord and your ring are going to be in this position, and you're going to come in and start doing your sewing on. So that way your cord is not dancing around your ring. It's locked in with the ring right onto the shade. That way you're going to have this result where there is no movement of that cord moving anywhere. It's locked into the already sewn ring. We have found that the easiest way to attach the ring to the to your shade is you can still go ahead and attach attach the rings to the shroud cord, and then come and attach those to your shade. If you don't have an automatic ring machine, but if you have an automatic ring machine, the easiest thing to do is to attach your rings to your shade first, and then come in and do your shrouded cord in the fashion that I showed before. It's the same concept. And the reason I'm saying this is because sometimes the ring machine, when you attach the ring with the cord already attached to the ring, it can really eat through your liners or through your fabric, because sometimes the machine cannot tolerate the thickness of or the task that it's being asked to do. So when you do this, you're going to attach, like I said, the ring to your shade. Then you come in and attach the shroud. The shroud will be dancing or floating around on the ring, but what you're going to do is you're going to bring the shroud down to where the sewing of the ring is, or where the stitching is, and you're going to reinforce that stitching with a hand needle and thread, and that way you're going to lock in your shroud with your ring to your fabric. After you have placed all your rings on, sewn them onto your pleats, you will then take your lift cord, and you can either use the darning needle, or, as I said before, burn off a little bit of the tip just to make it nice and stiff, and then you start threading. We're going to start threading. You have to put your lift cord through every single loop, as I'm showing here. It's a little difficult for me because I'm not a left-hander, so just bear with me a little bit. When you get to the ring, you're just going to run it through the ring. And then you're going to catch the next loop and continue doing the same task until you have fed your lift cord through every single loop and every single ring. Once you're finished threading your lift cord through every loop and every ring, this is what it's going to look like. I'm just tensing it up at each end so it's visible to see the lift cord through every single loop. And then you'll just tie it off at the bottom of your lift ring, and you will then attach the top portion to your head rail, whatever it may be, whether it's a steel or wood or whatever, and that's all there is to it.